今天我们非常高兴在联合国广场牛排馆就在联合国对面这个非常高端的这个新开的牛排馆开展一个关于中国一带一路战略的推广说明会。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to show everybody how One by One Road initiative started and how everything goes well. U.S. government firstly started the new Silk Road strategy back 2010. Back 2013, the president of China, Chairman Xi, announced it. They call the Silk Road strategy in Kazakhstan, and about 6 months later, in another country in Asia, they announced another marine Silk Road strategy. So then we call One by One Road initiative. So here's 5 coordination, connectivity, except for the communication or the infrastructure thing. How about the people to people? Yes, we do. We do have attraction for the attempt to attract more people from all over the world, including the U.S. as well. Here's also the domestic. The whole point for the starting point for the One by One Road. China started the One by One Road, and we have already covered or included more than 65 countries. Here's some list you can screen out and how many stocks is going to be shining soon. I'm not sure, I'm not stock traders, but you figure it out, you can see this is the future growth for the next 5-10 years. So this is a big potential. Especially this year, May 14 to 15, there are more than 130 countries, including U.S. government. In there, they announced more than 270 projects, the major project, any project at more than billion level. So where's the money from? Where's the money from to do the infrastructure and the airport? Here's one good example for the AIB, which is the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank. So the bank, how big? So for China, I want to skip a little bit, go ahead. So whenever, so compare China and the US, the strategy. So when US talk about the new 6 road, why they don't, not too many people follow or the country follow, because they don't have the fundamental things, it's a funds to follow. China initiated, this is the money, this is a part of the funding supplied for the One by One Road. So here's the project. So it's so far in 2016, the summary summarized for the contract is 8,158 total. Right now you can see mainly those are the countries and the areas and the sections affected. It's very interesting. In the beginning, it's true. It was true for the 80 or 90% of the One by One project have been done or taken over by the state-owned companies, like the Sino, Railway, and PetroChina. Here's SOE, you call state-owned enterprises. So that's an SOE project mainly focus on train road, network, and energy section. And for the private section, you can see grow from 2006 from 20%, now almost 50-50. So that's a chance for the private section, not only for Chinese private section, but also for the cross-border. Here's a chance, it's a big pie and a big new game. So everybody talk about the game change, but here's a chance. And here's a chance for next 5, 10, or even 20 years. I think this is an opportunity. We do have a lot of concern from the regulation and also a lot of concern between the government sensitive and also a lot of issues there. And also here's a cross-cultural thing. I believe, this is NBA stuff. A lot of schools talk about this, but I do think in the long run we can see this opportunity and this chance. Again, so at the end of the day, what I can bring to everybody here. I think for the Chinese government, they like to open the door and to have more communication with everybody, including U.S. and also the private section and also the government as well. A good example is I'm part of the one major government strategic plan is the Yuegang the Big Bay planning. So in the next 5-10 years, China, the government of China will invest more than 5 trillion for the new area called the Big Bay, including Hong Kong, Shenzhen, and Canton. So all the GDP right now is already more than 6 trillion, so more than the GDP of Canada. So that's a specific area. In the future, the federal government is going to invest heavily. So not only infrastructure, but also culture and also services, of course. And we closely, I'm part of the planning team, and we already come to the first version of this and deliver to all the ministries, the central government of China. So if you guys think this is the direction or you are very interested from my research academy, I'm really welcome you guys, and we open the talk. But for the very sensitive design part, maybe I'm not allowed to talk about it. But for the very private section and for the opening part, I think for the research fellow, you are welcome, and also for the future project, you are welcome. And also, the way we are doing it is once we're part of the major strategic plan, we invite a lot of business leaders from Zhongtou, from the Zhongtian, Sino, all those big state-owned company, and also private sector like Mr. Wang. So you part of the communication discussion, and also we do the planning, strategic planning for 5 years. So we can outline what is the manager, what's the major thing. So you guys, y'all will have the best opportunity to deliver proposal in the future. So it's kind of unfair sometimes, but it's necessary. It's mandatory for we can't open the project to everybody. We can open to the major player. So now it's a good chance to talk to the U.S. part, especially this is the heart of the central part of the financial world in the world. So I think it is a good chance to discuss, to expose to you guys.
My name is Rahim. I work with OCI Groups. I am the head of the Canadian group. Today you'll learn a little bit about the One Belt, One Road initiative and what it means to North American companies and North American funds. OCI, we focus on cross-border mergers, acquisitions, and financings. We have 11 offices across the world. We have 110 bankers in 8 countries, and we focus on cross-border mergers, acquisitions, and financings. We hope that you find this event interesting. This is our first event doing this in New York City, so we wanted to make it into a group. We've done this a few times in Toronto, Canada, and in Vancouver, Canada. And we've had a great reception. People have learned a little bit about the Belt and Road initiatives and how they, as a company or fund, can get involved. And we think this is a great forum and avenue for people to learn. I am the least important of the speakers, so I'm going to get out of the way and leave it to the fine gentleman here and here to tell you more about why they're involved in this. We hope that you guys learn something. We hope that you all learn about why Belt and Road is more than just a concept, but it's becoming a business practice. Why companies and funds can take advantage of this, and companies and funds that get involved early can learn and benefit from this.
Before we go to the next speaker, I would also introduce a few new guests for the event evening. We have Jimmy Chu. He is officially on Trump Pence's team for state of New York. And last week, Jimmy and I, we went to Washington, D.C. and attended a very high-profile strategic planning meeting there. So Jimmy, you want to say a few words?
I just got back from D.C. at 3 a.m. this morning. I went to Jovina, I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's a new treasurer for Trump. I had a nice half-an-hour private conversation. I also had a long talk with Kellyanne Conway, who's a legal counsel for Trump. So I just want to make this clear that Trump has nothing against China. He just wants to be treated fairly, like everybody else wants to be treated fairly. But as I mentioned to Daniel, we have an obligation. If it wasn't for Richard Nixon, China would not have the economy boom the way they have it today. So we need to get back a little bit. We need to help. We need to all help each other to get to the next level. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have the next speaker, Chairman Wang, please.
我是中线集团的这个董事长。那这次从北京来呢，就是也是带着集团的一个使命啊。这次呢，在这个第5大道呢，我们也有自己的办公室了。郭教授呢，他是“一带一路”的这个研究院的研究员，那么把“一带一路”呢也阐述得很详细啊，阐述的也很到位。那我相信各位呢也引起了一些共鸣。那我们今天中线集团呢，就是“一带一路”的践行者，我们是一带一路的这个实行者，所以我们在7、8年前我们就到外蒙去了，然后呢后期到澳大利亚投资，到加拿大投资，现在我们就是“一带一路”国家认定的标杆企业，所以这次呢跟郭教授来了，也这个到美国呢来寻找一些合作的机会。
大家好，我叫傅孝博，是爱国传媒的 reporter。今天呢，我们非常有幸在这里采访国家发改委“一带一路”的研究员郭先生，请郭先生向美国的听众介绍一下“一带一路”，好吗？
大家好，我叫郭建峰，来自于这个国家发改委“一带一路”研究院。然后我们主要是从事国家“一带一路”的战略规划和研究。然后目前呢，我们从事粤港澳大湾融合项目的研究，还有很多其他的战略规划研究。目前那个“一带一路”大家都知道是中国倡议，然后得到超过65个国家和地区的这个国际组织还有机构认可，也是联合国作为一个愿景计划的一部分。我们今天很高兴在美国纽约地区和大家一块儿来共同探讨“一带一路”未来的这个倡议发展的一些重要的机会，同时也欢迎尤其是华人华侨积极参与这个“一带一路”这方面的这个合作与建设，然后呢共同推进“一带一路”的这个发展。也有利于美国未来在基础建设各方面的一些经济发展的一些合作和一些可能。
非常好，非常感谢郭先生今天呢给我们做的精彩的报告。那从他的报告里呢，我们可以看出来，中国“一带一路”呢是一个发展大战略。那么66个国家，如果呢都是参加这个“一带一路”的经济建设，那么我们将会带来世界的经济腾飞，是吗？
尤其是今年5月14号、15号，“一带一路”的这个峰会在北京举行，来自全球135个国家地区的组织和机构参与了这个“一带一路”讨论，然后共建“一带一路”，实现这个全人类的共同的和谐发展是一个人类的共同愿景。我们也希望美国和中国都作为2个世界大国，共同携手共建这个“一带一路”，包括这个5通，包括6大经济走廊的建设。同时，我们也希望美国的这个投资者、投资机构，今天他们非常高度关注“一带一路”，也给我们很大的一个激励。我们也希望欢迎大家更多的了解，我们也以后也会更多的来宣传，来交流“一带一路”的一些成果。
太好了，今天呢，郭先生非常详细的讲解了“一带一路”的一些具体的规划。那么呢，我觉得呢，这个“一带一路”对中国未来的发展也会起到一个非常重要的推进作用。因为开放改革30多年以后呢，中国呢发生了突飞猛进的变化，那么也很多的这个大型的这个工矿企业等等也飞速发展，所以呢，现在呢也面临着一个 向外拓展的一个需求，那么也需要呢把他们的产品呢向世界推广。那么“一带一路”的建设呢，从总体来讲呢，是可以加快这个中国内部企业的一个整合，还有呢在各个国家沿路的一种呢开拓更广阔的投资领域，还有呢给各国的沿路的这个沿线一带的这个居民呢带来呢美好的生活。所以我觉得呢，中国的这个发展大战略是一个全球都会受到欢迎的一个发展战略。既有益于呢中国人民，也有益于呢这66个国家的人民。同时呢，也可以呢让中国的货币成为一种呢国际流通货币，也可以在沿线的国家呢使用中国货币。不知道中国现在有没有这种打算？
非常感谢主持人，尤其是我非常同意您的观点，提到了这个不光是虽然是“一带一路”是中国倡议发展，但是呢得到了超过66个国家的地区组织来参与，同时呢也涉及到了人民币的国际化。那么它“一带一路”的愿景并不是为了实现中国的单一的富强，它是一个沿线国家共同的发展、共同的繁荣，这个我非常同意主持人的说法。同时呢，为了这个促进这个经济的发展以及基础建设的投入，那么中国率先提出了人民币的这个作为一个补充货币的一个考虑。那么它并不是代表说要取代美元，而是说成为在世界货币的投资各方面的一种补充形式。那么我们也知道，这个未来中国在更多的通过亚投行、通过那个丝路基金，都会更快的推动这方面的一些基础建设的投入。那么也会有更多的资金，包括美元、包括人民币的投入来参与。我们也欢迎各位关注“一带一路”的建设，关注这个金融的这个活跃程度。那么纽约是全世界的金融中心，我们也特别欢迎财经界的有识之士共建“一带一路”。谢谢。
非常非常感谢郭先生今天呢能在百忙之中抽时间来接受我们爱国媒体的采访。另外我还有一点呢，我想问一下郭先生，因为呢我看到一些报道，那么在这个沿线在我们的中国工人出去修路或者建厂的时候呢出现了一些呢就是说被打劫，或者有的呢甚至说被这个杀害的一些问题。那么我想，那么在中国方面，政府对我们出国去参加这个“一带一路”建设的这个中国工人，有没有各种的人身保障？包括呢，他们如果说被杀害以后，他们的家人会不会有一些保险或者福利？
主持人，您问的这个问题很尖锐。同时呢，对于因为我们国家发改委的研究部门从事更多的是国家战略规划，关于这个中国公民在海外建设从事工作遇到了一些危险的情况，这个我们有所耳闻。我认为国家是非常重视公民的安全，公民出行的安全，然后呢公民出国的时候都有提示。同时我相信领馆以及各国的这个政府还是非常注意保护注意这个在这方面投入了很多的工作。那么在这方面呢，我相信我国政府也会更多的帮助企业在走出去的同时，提醒我们的员工，提醒我们的企业加强人身安全的保护。那么另外呢，就是在未来的发展中，这是一个很大的一个服务行业，就是安保行业。那么感谢主持人提到这一点，因为我并不熟悉这个行业，但是我相信随着“一带一路”的推进以及国际的这个贸易的更加的开放，那么相信各国包括中国在实施“一带一路”过程中，一定会加强这方面的保护与实施以及各种相关的服务。我想这里面有巨大的一些机会，也希望这个大家能关注这个领域。
非常感谢。另外呢，我觉得呢，我们“一带一路” 我们带出来的呢，不光就是我们的产品，我们这个30多年开放改革的一些巨大成绩。那最重要的，我们还带出我们中华民族的5000年的传统文化。那么这5000年的传统文化呢，是使我们中华民族在这个世界上5000多年屹立不倒。我们是这个4个文明古国之一，是唯一能够屹立在世界东方，屹立到今天，而且是越来越强盛的这样一个国家。所以我们非常希望呢，这个“一带一路”能作为我们一种沟通的桥梁，一种连接我们各个国家和各族人民的一种心灵的纽带，使我们呢能够共同享受这个世界和平，还有呢我们中国繁荣发展以后给世界各族人民带来的福祉。非常感谢郭先生，非常感谢。
谢谢主持人，非常荣幸。
谢谢。